my history project on nuclear testing in the Marshall Islands. Time to learn my history, I decided. I weave through book after article after website, all on how the U.S. once used my island home for nuclear testing. I sift through political jargon. Tables of nuclear weapons with names like Operation Bravo, Crossroads, and Ivy. Quotes from generals like, 90,000 people are out there. Who cares? I'm not mad at all, really. I already knew all of this. I glanced at a photograph of a boy, peeled skin, arms, legs suspended, a puppet, next to a lab coat lost in his clipboard. I read first-hand accounts of what we call jelly beans, tiny beings with no bones, skin red tomatoes, the miscarriages gone unspoken, the broken translations. I never told my husband. I thought it was my fault. I thought there must be something wrong inside of me. I flipped through snapshots of American Marines and nurses branded white with bloated grins, sucking beers and tossing beach balls along our shores, and my islander ancestors, cross-legged before a general, listening to his fairy tale about how it's for the good of mankind, to hand over our islands, let them blast radioactive energy into lazy-limbed coconut trees, into sagging breadfruit trees, into busy fishes that sparkle like new sun, into coral reefs brilliant as an aurora borealis woven beneath a glassy sea. God will thank you, they told us. Yeah, as if God himself ordained those powdered flakes to drift onto our skin, our hair, our eyes, to seep into our bones. We mistook radioactive fallout for snow. God will thank you, they told us, as if God's just been waiting for my people to vomit all of humanity's sins onto impeccable white shores gleaming like the cross burned into open, scarred palms. At one point in my research, I stumbled along a photograph of goats tied to American ships. They're just bored and munching on tubs of grass. At the bottom, there was a caption that read, "Goats and pigs were left on naval ships as test subjects. Thousands of letters flew in from America protesting animal abuse." At 15, I want megatons of TNT, radioactive energy, and a fancy degree. Anything and everything I could ever need to send ripples of death through a people who put goats before human beings, so their skin can shrivel beneath the glare of hospital room lights 3 generations later, as they watch their grandmother, their mother, their auntie's life drip across that same black screen, knots of knuckles tied to steel beds, cold and absent of any breath, but I'm only 15. So I finished my project, graph my people's death by cancer on flowcharts in 3D, glue stick my ancestors' voice onto a poster board I bought from Office Max, staple tables screaming the millions of dollars they stuffed into our mouths generation after generation after generation. And at the top, I spray painted in bold, stenciled yellow, "For the good of mankind."